Okay, update. Just finished my first water change. Basically, I drained it all the way down into the sand. So there was probably, I would say, around an inch of water left, and filled it all the way back up. As you can see, it's still murky, but you can actually see the wood. You can even see a tin of the background, which is blue. So, I'll probably do one more water change later today. But here's what we've got. Just it looks crazy awesome with that wood. I put those last I think 6 weights in there, so that seemed to help the wood. The other thing I wanted to show is, I didn't show this earlier, but I basically took a spade, same as I did below, and rooted this out so I could get some like glosso or riccia or something growing up here in this spot. It'll kind of grow off in that. And then it's the same thing on this side. It's got a knot there, so get something crazy growing up there. I thought that'd just be kind of cool, but this is what we've got, so just wanted to show it. Step back again, but it's cleaning up, that's for sure. Later, guys. What's up, people? Another update on the 225. I'm doing another water change. You can see the siphon hose right there. It's pretty much to start bubbling and stop draining. But as you can see, I've pretty much got where the sand's right at the level of the water, so I can get right to it. But what you're seeing is little bitty balls of clay, and the clay I use is this right here. Sorry, the price tag's covering it up, but you can see it's pretty cheap stuff too. You get 5 pounds Mexican pottery clay. Nothing special. It's 5 pounds, like I said, non-toxic. But you just kind of break it off. I roll it up in a little ball. It's easier to push down into the soil. But basically what you want to try to do is get it kind of spaced all over your tank. Messed up the spacing right there, but like I said, I still got to push it down. But since the tank's so deep, I kind of use my tweezers to drop it around, and then all I've got to do is lean over and push it down with my finger, and that buries it. So just throwing it in there, trying to get it all in. But a lot of plants we use in the aquariums, trade, hobby, whatever you want to call it, they like a lot of iron, and iron is in clay. So instead of having to add iron all the time, you can put this into your soil or your substrate, whatever you want to call it, and that's what I'm doing. I did that to my 30-gallon tank. The only difference in my 30-gallon tank and my 225, my 30-gallon, I actually used organic potting soil. If you want more on that, you can go back and check some of those, my first videos, which was me setting up that 30-gallon tank. But basically what I did is I put like I think it was about a inch and a half maybe of potting soil, organic again. You don't want anything non-organic because the chemicals and stuff in it, but it's Miracle-Gro organic potting soil. And then after you get the potting soil down in there, you put some clay in there, space it around, and then after that you put a gravel over the top of it, and the gravel holds down the potting soil. Well, on this tank, I'm going to try this Flourite sand, and it's supposed to be a grow media for plants, so gonna give it a try. I don't know, I've seen some good things on YouTube and from other people on forums and stuff, so we're gonna give it a shot. But just want to show you what I'm doing, so get back to work here, because as you can see, I've got a little bit over half the tank and I've got to start filling it, and it looks like it's about 1 o'clock tonight, so I've still got about another hour and a half at least of filling the tank back up, draining it. I'm just letting it drain into the stool or bathtub, but it takes about 2.5 hours to drain this thing, and I think last time I filled it, it took me a little bit over an hour and a half. So yeah, I'm going to be up late tonight, but cut the video and get back to work. But just want to show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, so update of the 225 after doing another water change. In my opinion, it's actually cloudy. It's more cloudy, in my opinion. Maybe after I get up in the morning, maybe the water will clear up through the filtering. But this is water change number 2. I put the clay in the sand while doing this water change, as you can see in my last video. While doing that, obviously I disturbed the sand, and unless you wash this sand out like super well before you add it to the tank, you're going to get this cloudiness from what I've seen. And I mean, we're talking about 10 bags of sand in here, so 200 pounds of sand. Seachem's Flourite. Can't even talk. Which 2:40 in the morning. I'm surprised I'm even up. But anyway, back to the conversation. So as I was pushing that stuff down in the sand, obviously I disturbed it. It came on the filter. But so now my water's still dirty even after doing a water change. It was like I didn't even do one because I just disturbed all that sand. Which, when I start adding plants, I'm going to disturb it there. So I guess it's just something I'm going to have to deal with for a while. But hopefully it doesn't look as bad before I done the water change. But the other thing is, it's really dark in the house now because it's night. The lights that I have suck. I mean, we're talking 2 little, one's for a 10 gallon and one's for a 30 gallon. So, the fixtures aren't that much, so I'm not getting that much light. But, yeah, I'm not for sure maybe what the best technique to deal with the sand yet is. But the only thing I know is obviously to keep doing water changes, and it'll keep flushing it out. So I just wanted to show what the tank looked like again after filling it up. But you can even see, I don't know which side of the tank's best to show it on, but you can see right there some of the settlement. It kind of looks like a grayish color to the black. Go over here to this side. That's a purple light, so, or red light, or I don't know. Looks more purple to me, but but that's how it looks as it starts settling. So after a little bit over an hour and 15 minutes of filling this thing, that's what it looks like. But I don't know. I might wait a day or something to do it, because I also know that the water's going to start getting cloudy again too because of the driftwood. But here it is. So talk to you guys later.